Oh, they're so young. How little do they know?
Oh, that's right. I refreshed because it was on my side. It was like you'd ask one question and then it would like jump forward. So my messages were showing up like 5 minutes after I sent them.
To what? In League or
Your stream?
Oh. Actually speaking of that, one of my bad guy from Aladdin, aka Jafar, whenever I watch his stream, there's this really weird, I don't know what it is, but like when I'm on voice chat with him on his channel, he is somehow seeing chat sooner than I do, and we're like synced voice chatting on Discord. And cuz like I'll be sitting there and he'll be reading chat, and it's like he somehow sees the chat sooner than I do, and it's delayed for me, and yet I'm on the same like time, like the same space that he is. And I'm like, why is your stream so delayed, or why is your chat so delayed by a few seconds? It's very confusing. I don't know. I don't really know what the deal is, but it's really super weird. So, whatever.
Also, did you know that when you start getting less LP, like what per win, you're closing in on your actual ranking?
Really?
That's why sometimes you might lose the same LP as you get for winning. So the only way to get out of this is to like win streak, like 10 games or so.
Interesting. Sure, that's a lie. What do you mean? Oh God.
I mean, Riot said it. I mean, put it on there for.
When I won 15, 3, and 5 and lost LP.
Did you win?
When
I'm talking about the LP.
I don't know wait. No,
so
my
you
top,
lost.
Yeah. So we're talking about when you win.
It doesn't matter how good you play. I'm talking about when you win or lose and get LP.
I was gonna talk about something. Oh, the last thing that was on my mind that I was like reading about, and this is from. Okay, now to be fair, this is from The Verge, so I don't really know if I would trust them completely. But there was
esports.
No, TheVerge.com, like the tech site, The Verge.
The one with the PC build that like
yeah, them, yeah. Okay.
Continue.
So first of all, I gotta turn off. I gotta tell Chrome to put the ad guard into. Wait, where is it allow it? Wait, where is it allow it in incognito mode? Hold on. There's a way to do this. Oh wait, manage extensions. That's how you do it. No, I want to go extensions specifically, please. How did I do this? There's a way to allow an extension in an incognito mode. All right, well, I can't remember how to do it. So apparently Twitch changed something slightly. Okay, maybe I'll just read the article because this is out of like Verge's website, so I'll just read the article in like full context. Let me go. All right, so they wrote this article March 19th 2020, and can I not have my email? Oh, gosh, hold on a minute.
What's a Ziggs ADC?
Oh, it's just like, hold on a second, I'm trying to get something to work, and it's like being. There are times I want to just disable this Gmail checker thing because it's really annoying, and it like kind of interrupts like my flow of things. So last summer, okay, wait, then I don't want to. Okay. So it turns out the result of a lot of hard work. The other day, I spoke to Tom Villeroy, a product manager and head of Twitch's viewer experience team. It's his job to figure out how to connect viewers with streamers. He's a guy who's figuring out how to get streamers found and give other people watching an easier time finding them. The problem he says are threefold. First, Twitch has an infinity of content. Second, all that content, all of those people are live. Third, channels are people. They're not interchangeable units. Twitch has 1,000 times more streamers than any video platform has, kind of movies, TV shows, individual pieces of content, he says. So tons of people have experienced the 30-minute trying to find a movie to watch problem of streaming services. We have that on steroids because the internet, he points out, is on an on-demand platform. It runs mostly on pre-recorded, instant available content, but if you're live, the problem is magnified. Viral gave me an example to put things into perspective. If you're one of those hardworking streamers who stream 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're only live 33% of the time that someone's up on the platform and they come looking for you, he says. A really easy comparison point to this would be like, what would a search engine look like if 2 of the 3 times I searched The Verge, you weren't there? All we could say is, yes, The Verge is a thing that exists, but if you can't read any of the articles on it, try again later. That is very different than the way most of us use the internet. Like when we're bored or when we have a couple of minutes of downtime, it's easy to queue up something like YouTube video and just take a moment to watch it. Not so with stuff that's live. There's a kind of a beautiful wait, I think I'm gonna be reading this word wrong.
Serendipity.
Thank you. Serendipity that happens when you stumble upon just the right channel and the right community for you at the right moment when you're ready for it. Viral says, my team's job is to try to find and mechanically create serendipity in the order of hundreds of millions. They started from scratch only a couple of years ago, he says, but now it's starting to be fruitful. The percentage of videos watched because of their recommendations is up something like 700% last year, percent year over year, he says. We're starting to prove out value to both streamers and viewers, that we can help them find each other at the right time, but we got a long way to go. Take recommendations to viewers like you. Twitch uses a form machine learning that lets the machine work out for itself what viewers are interested in. Viral's team points the system towards certain features of streams, like how chatty the audience is, and the AI determines how important it is to viewers. Take, for example, the featured chat velocity, how often people are chatting in the channel that you are watching. We don't then go through and tell the models how much they should consider chat velocity for any one person, he says. But the model understand that some people are watching very chatty channels and like it, and some are not. For example, like Pokemon's is exploding like constantly, or like Devin Nash, or like Tim the Tatman, or like they're like constantly exploding chats. And then classifies channels as chatty or not chatty, and may use that as one of many inputs to determine if that's the right recommendation to make when you are live, or when you arrive. Sorry. Another thing they had to help the models understand was the concept of time, because recommending a stream that's nearly done or one that's never online at a time of recommendation is not very helpful. This can be scary on most platforms, Twitch included. Recommendations drive growth and can be the thing that makes one channel blow up over another. As far as Twitch goes, however, Viral assures me that the new recommendation system is more equatable than the old one. Conceptually, historically, we have had the least equitable form of discovery, which has always been ranked by big to small, and what means that it's fantastic if you are kind of top tier talent, and increasingly hard for folks who aren't those, he says. Some of Verge's like spellings is like, or sentence structure is really bad. It's annoying.
I think just remade and we got a kill early. I'm sorry.
So essentially what it sounds like is they're trying to, from what I gather, and I've seen this. So I've gone through Twitch's like browse page, and I've noticed that it says like recommended for you, And that was something new that I started noticing, but I didn't realize that it was that this was the new thing that was driving it. So when it does like recommended for you, I guess it's like somewhat storing, you know, information about what you watch or what have you. And the only thing is that like sometimes the machine gets it wrong, and that's sort of what is, I guess, concerning a little bit, because
What do you mean the machine gets it wrong?
like, well, say like if you, I don't know, watch like chats that have a bunch of lurkers, and then chats also have a lot of active chats in it. Like, is that gonna, I don't know.
That's not my case with it. What I found is, since I like watching smaller streamers, but I still watch, you know, your XQC, your Summit sometimes, Scara.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a cutie pie sometimes. I'll get like recommended for you. I'll go into one thing and it'll be XQC and then a streamer with 32 viewers. And then under that, someone with like 16, and then it's like 2.2K.
Interesting.
And what I think, like, recommending a channel that's offline does not do anything, because they're not going to look at it.
I never even noticed that it recommended offline channels. I literally
no, it's talking about like if your friend recommends you an offline channel.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna like discount those channels.
So, like, yeah.
Okay.
And so like if I recommended like Symphony, you know what Symphony is?
No.
Like if I recommended you Symphony, who's offline, it wouldn't do much help to Symphony I mean, he's a big streamer. That's a bad idea. So if I recommended someone Dragon and he's not streaming, it doesn't help Dragon, because he doesn't get. You're like, oh, you'd like Dragon, and there's less of a chance of them being like, I'll remember Dragon Star the Dragon.
Yeah.
As a full name, because it's longer.
Yeah. So as I'm going through, so like for example, like I'm going through like Twitch's browse page right now, and it has like recommended for you, or you could do it from high to low. The only thing is that also, if
it's talking about games. I meant like the channels.
Okay, so live channel. Let's just go live channels instead. Let's just do that.
So like I'll click on Valorant, right? Recommended for you, it's Pokimane, someone with 14 viewers, 52,000, 1.3, 42, 273, 21, 6.9.
That's 214. That's all over the place, and some of them are people that I already follow.
Yeah, it's because I watch smaller streamers more than I watch bigger streamers.
Interesting.
And so like I've been playing Wizard 101, right? So I'll get, like, it's not a big community. It's got 355 viewers on Twitch. Like, that's a much smaller line of margin. Because there's only like a couple big ones. Like someone has 139 compared to the 15, 6, 7, 72, 33. Like,
I don't know if I wonder though, like how is this gonna, for streamers that are like mine that have like, I don't know, like I think the most I've ever had on an average recently has been like 15, right? So like how will this, because I realized you can't, because somebody was saying about like you on Streamer Square yesterday, like you can't depend on one platform to get you like up there on Twitch, because if Twitch were deleted tomorrow, you know, where would you guys, like, what would you guys do? Actually, that's a really good question. If Twitch were deleted tomorrow, like, would you like follow me on other platforms, or like still want to see like my content, or would I just be like suddenly irrelevant because
you'd have to start streaming on YouTube?
And I just hit my knee on my desk for like I don't know how many time today this recently. Ow, I have big legs, gee whiz. Yeah, so I mean, but you know, I would go play Osu. Wow.
Nerd.
Yeah, so I don't know how much more it would benefit. I wish there was a way to see in analytics somewhere how much that new system like helps. Is there a way to look? I wonder if there's a way to gather like how that's gonna affect or how that affects you.
So, what I've personally noticed recently is I watch this one streamer who's got like 10, 15 viewers raid this one channel.
Yeah.
And since the guy that they watch is offline, they're like, well, maybe I can watch someone else. So if you're able to get raided by someone,
Yeah.
and while the person that they just came from is offline, meaning they can't watch them anymore,
Yeah.
you've got a higher chance of getting viewers, right? Which means you have to be able to hold these viewers and find and spread your community with your personality, your gameplay, what makes people want to come back.
Yeah.
And try to get people to be like, well, this is someone I can watch when this streamer's not on. But with you getting more viewers, put you higher up on the page, making recommended for you, more potential to hire people who watch a margin of streamers that are around your viewer height so that your page would be up there more.
Yeah.
Which gives you more viewers off of just the exposure that Twitch is trying to give smaller streamers.
Yeah.
There's a chance because I was watching this one guy. He rated someone. The guy that was there, I enjoyed watching, so I stayed.
Yeah.
And then he got rated again, and he just kept. He was at 6 viewers when the guy that I was watching rated.
Yeah.
The guy that I'm watching is obviously now offline. We're not going to go back. So we're going to stay. I'm like, I'll stay here. And he was enjoyable. I stayed. More people stayed.
Yeah.
Other guy raids. He's up to 25 viewers now. And he held them till he went offline.
Yeah.
Which was like 3-4 hours. He averaged 22 viewers.
Interesting.
And gained 15 or 20 subs.
Interesting.
He's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Had content people enjoyed. Personality. So like, I think like if you're gonna get rated, you gotta be able to hold those viewers. So
But see, and the thing about it is that like you don't get rated that often. Like raids cannot be the thing that holds. Obviously, it can't be the thing that really holds your channel up. Like you have to be able to like, you have to have something. And I don't. I mean, hopefully I have something. I don't know, but like you have to have the thing that like that people like hold on to and they watch for the stream. That even if that channel hadn't gotten rated that day, people are still willing to you know, come back and watch or whatever. You know, and then it's like, I guess depends. Like the thing about it is that Twitch is like is basically like the stock market of creators. Like the stock is creators and the investment is the viewers, if you were to, you know, do a comparison, whatever. And then the other thing is, I've heard too, is that people who try to, even if people like hit all the like averages that you need for partner,
they won't give it to you.
They won't even like, they may not even give it to you. Like it's kind of like, okay, well, what is Twitch looking specifically? Because the thing about it is that, and I think I've talked about this before, but like to Twitch, you're essentially like an investment because you're helping you're helping the site make money, while also being a creator yourself and also making money.
Twitch isn't here to help the streamer,
which is really unfortunate.
Which is the big problem with services nowadays. Like obviously they're giving you a platform to be who you want to be and help you grow, but a lot of these platforms take a lot of your money.
Yeah, unfortunately.
By limiting your exposure to, you have to stream to the site, or you're gonna get your partnership taken away from Twitch if you go and stream on other places.
Yeah.
But Twitch doesn't always take away the partnership.
Yeah.
Because there's this one person who hasn't streamed on Twitch for 7 months. And they went to Facebook Gaming.
Wow.
Right. Well, Facebook gave them not like how Mixer hit the floor, as you know. A
I
lot of it's not
I
holding
feel
the
like
field
Mixer like disappeared. Like I haven't
because
heard that name I haven't heard that name spoken in like in a while.
Mixer. I was watching something. Mixer did not hit the numbers it wanted to be. So the real
Really?
competition for I haven't heard of coffee gaming. I don't even know what
Caffeine?
that is. That
Caffeine?
like
Yeah, I've
it's
heard of
not.
it.
They wanted to grow their own site by trying to give money to try and make up for the
Yep.
viewers you're going to lose by changing platforms.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. Twitch is much bigger than those. The only competition I see for Twitch is YouTube.
Yeah.
That is the only one I see because YouTube's like, you got videos, you got YouTube videos. People are already going to join your site.
Mm-hmm.
You're not here on Twitch to watch VODs.
Yeah.
Like,
You're here for
unlike
live
on YouTube,
content.
you're like, you get, oh, there's YouTube videos. That's content. And they're live.
Yeah. Yeah, and fun interesting fact, so Melanie Mack is a content creator that I followed like a couple of years ago. She was on YouTube and then she started doing streaming on Twitch, and then she got offered a deal by Facebook, and she went over and she was partnered on Twitch, and she went over to Facebook and they like took her, I think she's still with the multi-channel network Full Screen, which I have not heard good things about from.
I don't even know who that is.
It's multi-channel networks are like something that was really a big deal, like I guess back in the day. Like freedom.tm was a multi-channel network, but they kind of like, they're supposed to, I guess, work on like your behalf to get, I don't know, they're kind of like the manager for the content creator or something like that. But she went to Facebook and was there for like a number of years, and it kind of made me sad because I did at the time like her stuff. Well, she's now back on Twitch and now trying to get her partnership back, like get it restored from Twitch because the contract that she had for Facebook ran out.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, well, if you were just gonna go back to Twitch anyway, why did you leave to begin with? Like, not to be
opportunity,
I guess.
Like, a lot of people, like, if you had to choose fame or money, what would it be?
I mean, I think I don't know. I like money, yeah, is important, but to me, people are worth more than money, so I would just pick the people, like I guess the fame over the money, just because people are important to me.
See, I thought about it, and it's like I would want fame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, someone asked me this, and I was like, well, fame sounds a lot better than money because, hey, it's like, yo, look who that is. But when you get fame, you open yourself up to much, much more.
Yeah, you do. You can.
It could be good or bad.
True.
Now, because a lot of people just be like, I'll take the money and, like, go away. Like,
yeah,
I can live my life, not have to worry about people knowing me.
Yeah.
And open myself up to potentially not good people.
Yeah, true. I don't know, like I realize I realize, you know, what we kind of are to, like, Twitch is not a bad platform. Like, I don't really see it as a bad platform. Every platform is going to have its problems. There's no real one perfect system, but it's just that, like, and I've said this before, like, I would do this whether I had affiliate status or not, because I just love making stuff in general, and I love content creation in general. I mean, I am a seasoned videographer streaming. Like, it kind of just makes sense for me to do this. It's just that, like, knowing that hurdle of Twitch just being like, yeah, we like this guy, we'll take him, like, that's kind of I'm just like, I really hope it's not gonna be as hard as I feel like it's going to be, sort of a deal. But I don't know. I guess maybe for some people who look at, like, people who are not my parents probably look at me, it's like, well, you've been at this, what, 6 years, and you're still doing, you know, not any further along. But then at the same time, like, I've been able to, like, connect with a lot of really cool people, you know, as I've gone along in this. So I don't think my time hasn't been wasted.
From a financial standpoint, a lot of people would just tell you to stop.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Twitch is like winning a lottery in a sense of people could find you, love your content, and then you get viewers.
Yep.
Meaning you'll get affiliate. Twitch sees you as a good investment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Twitch is like derby racing.
Okay.
In
what
a sense.
And okay, so how do you
people are willing to put money on you if they see you have a good chance of winning, right?
Yeah.
You've got backup between you winning.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like investing
at this for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
It would be looked at. You're not. I wouldn't say you're not getting anywhere. That sounds it's. I enjoy being blunt, but that sounds like I'm being rude.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't take it at face value.
I know you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know what you mean. I've known you long enough.
You're not gonna. You're not gonna get money put on you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a higher. So if you do blow up, you win the race. You're the 6th place horse. You're the 6th ranked horse. You're not looked at as, oh, you're gonna come in and win this race. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
so if you win the race,
go for it.
And whoever put money into you, it's worth it for them.
Yeah.
Meaning, Twitch is investing in these big YouTubers, right?
Right.
Meaning that they're more willing to. Oh, I'm sorry. The entire team came bot lane. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Me and Thresher, me and Cloak are popping off.
You're playing with League like a fidget spinner. It's fine. I understand.
Yeah. So back to with gambling. Gambling's not a good idea.
No, it's not. Never. I shouldn't. No.
Unhealthy gambling is not good. If you're able to be like, okay, I don't recommend gambling. Like it's okay. That's not the point. It's not the point.
He's using it as an example.
Back to the point. Yeah. So if you're thinking it, because Twitch, all these streaming services, it's about exposure and making a way to have money put back into them.
Yeah.
That they can then profit off of.
For sure. Yeah.
Meaning that they're not wasting their time. Twitch did a lot for Ninja.
Yeah, they did for sure, and a lot for sure.
Microsoft cut him a pretty hefty deal, and he took it. Meaning, I'm not saying it shows the type of person they are. Obviously, I'm not in Ninja's position. I have no room to talk. I'm not making. He's made a lot of money off of brand deals. Ninja used to be here.
Zion, dude, thank you for the second raid in a row, dude.
Oh,
how are you? This is funny. We were talking about just talking about raids and growing on Twitch and stuff. How's it going, dude? I followed your channel. I was gonna come check you out over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to do that, but I hope your stream was awesome, dude. Were you playing some Rocket League? But yeah. So anyway, go on, Xana.
So, it shows that he would rather take the money over the fame and grow as a community when you know that you're just gonna get a bunch of money.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know.
For anybody who's just coming in, for context, what we're talking about growth on Twitch and some of the things how Twitch is like its new recommended for you system and such, and we're just kind of talking about like be able to get that higher growth on Twitch in general, just kind of an overall like content creator discussion type of thing. So feel free to jump in at any time. I would love to have some interaction from the chat. But Xana's just kind of given his personal like view about a few things. So go ahead, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
And it's like, well, back to the question of, would you take the money or the fame?
Yeah.
Well, we get to see that some people would take the money.
And see, sometimes taking the money when it comes
is a better idea.
I mean, yeah, it is, but then okay, so there's a couple things to that. So if you take the money over the fame. The question is then, what are you doing with that money when you get handed that money? Because the thing about it is that you can get handed the money and not make that money grow for you, and there are ways to make money grow for you and stuff. And so the question is, you know, hi Yoshi, by the way, good to see you. So Ninja got handed the money.
What was it? $30 million.
It was something. It was something. It was
3 years.
Yeah, it was something really huge. So he gets handed that money. So the question is then, okay, is he investing that money? Is he saving that money? And you know how, because money can disappear. Like you can get handed money in like a split second, and it can disappear in the same amount of time.
Like that.
Yeah, basically in a snap of a finger. And so it's really important to make sure that that money that you have is invested. You know, so like I don't know, I obviously don't know what his finances are for sure, but it would just be interesting to, you know, that's something you have to think about. Whereas like if you have the fame, that is in some ways a higher investment, as you mentioned earlier, because you get, you know, you can get more deals and stuff. Yeah, more exposure for stuff.
Fame, it's like exponential growth. It has a chance of being like, people are like, I like this guy, I'm willing to invest in him as a streamer.
Yeah.
And have him live out what he would like to do. And I enjoy what he's doing. I enjoy the way that he does things, right? Like, so it's good in that sense. Because money gives you, it takes away the your way of seeing, how do I say this? I'm dead.
So like, I guess money can take away your perspective about like the reality of things in life. Like,
People put money into you.
Yeah.
You can put money into what makes you money. Like, people invest in stock markets with like a little bit, and then you're exponentially, it'll grow like a 2 times profit, right?
For sure.
You put in $100, you get $200.
Yeah.
You profit 100, right?
Right.
For if it was 1.5, and then you get 150, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's correct. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it.
We're just doing napkin math. It's fine.
Napkin.
Yeah, napkin math. It's okay. I just came back from swimming at my grandparents' pool, still social distancing, and heard Ninja. Oh, yeah. No, we're just talking about like just like money versus fame. You know, like Ninja took money over the fame, and
he made. He was the first person to hit. Boy, I didn't pay attention in class. That's why I'm asking you for help. Shut up. Yoshi helped me with the test, by the way. The minors were sitting there helping me with my math. And,
oh, wow.
But minors taught me it. Yoshi was like, yeah, that's right. Okay. So, where were we?
So Ninja, he took, and then you stopped.
Ninja, he took. Ninja, 200,000 subs on Twitch. That's $450,000. He made $6 million in a year.
Wow.
He made this was in like my 2 years ago, last year. Before he made a lot of money because he was good and he rose. He was in H1. He played on the scene of battle royales for a while.
Oh yeah, because Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite was his thing.
That was the big break.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
And the thing about it is, so like I stopped by, because I check out Mixer once in a while just to kind of see like, you know, see what just like Shroud and Ninja are sort of doing. And Ninja was playing Valorant. And I watched it and I'm like, it's cool he's playing other games.
Drops?
Huh?
Do you get drops on Mixer?
Not that I'm aware of. No, I don't think so. So he's playing Valorant on Mixer, but like it felt weird because Ninja, and the problem is with being a one game streamer, like when someone says Ninja, I think Fortnite, because Ninja
I feel like
has,
that's what everyone does.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like you watch him play a different game and it feels weird, and then the question is, okay, how is his, you know, audience viewership affected because he's doing something other than playing a game that he was known for. And from what I also understand, and this was kind of an old video, I don't know if there's been anything changed about it. Most of the audience that he had on Twitch didn't even follow him over to Mixer. So he's already
He
cutting.
was averaging. He was top streamer.
Well, yeah, but for how long?
He was top streamer. Not on Mixer. I'm talking about on Twitch.
Oh yeah, well, oh yeah,
He
for
was
sure.
Top streamer, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah.
And he was good.
Mm-hmm.
But there was also a lot of good players that didn't get as much recognition because Ninja comes in, people go from their stream to Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He was averaging upwards of
Like higher than T Fuel or T or anything from TSM or any of
T-Fuel.
that stuff, you know?
Yeah. And because when he was good at the beginning, he stayed good at the game. Myth fell off, right? Myth was like, "Oh, I'm the builder."
Mm-hmm.
But then this other guy comes in. The reason Myth fell off. Myth showed that he had amazing talent.
Mm-hmm.
But when he gets played against other pro players, it's not the same.
Because right now, Myth is actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4,
He's high up
5,
there.
6. He's 6th in place on the Fortnite category, and Tfue is at top, next to
TV's the
Pokimane.
most followed channel now.
Yeah.
That is actively continuing. So Ninja top 80,000, 90,000, 70,000. Up that, well, he averaged high numbers, kind of like Summit 1G does.
Mm-hmm.
But Summit 1G does different games.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and he goes from that to what is he at 22,000? If Ninja's streaming, can someone like check what he's at right now?
I'll just go look on my Mixer account really quick, because like I can. So like, okay, sign me in. All right, thanks. So Ninja right now is at 4,267 viewing right now. Actually, 4,300. And Shroud is at 2,490.
2,000?
2,490 on Mixer. Didn't he have more than that on Twitch?
Or Shroud was a top streamer consistently.
On which platform?
Twitch. I see Shroud coming back.
Really?
I see Shroud coming back to Twitch.
What about Ninja? Do you think Ninja's gonna make the return back to Twitch?
I don't know, because Shroud's always been one of the people for his community, and Shroud goes where he sees opportunity.
Yeah.
He was good at CSGO, he goes pro.
He's playing World of Warcraft right now, of all things, which is weird.
A lot of these big streamers, Tim, Courage, Ninja, they all came from MMORPGs. That's what they played.
Right, they're on the same stream. They're on the same like content creator team. Yeah, I've heard that. I did hear that one. In fact, one of the things that I think I caught wind of was that supposedly, what was it? There was a theoretical idea that like Tim Tatman, although Tim Tatman got signed, so he's not really gonna switch platforms. I know Pokey got signed to Twitch, but there was like, oh, because Tatman and Ninja and Shroud are on the same team, well, is Tatman the next man to get acquired by Mixer? And I'm like, I don't
Shroud was not. I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
But Shroud was not like same team, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. So getting back, I guess, to kind of like centering this conversation a bit more. So for people like myself in similar channels, you know, it's kind of like with this recommended for you thing, you know, how it's okay. So Twitch's analytics that they send you at the end of the stream is not very
accurate.
It's not very definable as far as like, because one of the things what I love is when it says I had 5.9 average viewers. What does 5.9 mean of like what? So like if I had, so one stream I had like 15 as a max and like 5.9 is an average. So what is that, like 5.5 viewer? Like a viewer just in half or something? Like it doesn't make.
No. So statistics, it's gonna average your numbers.
Yeah.
It'll average your numbers from the entire stream.
Mm-hmm. I just find it funny.
I think it adds. I can't forget. I forget how to say mean, but I'm very considerate. I know I'm gonna say this, and Yoshi's gonna either be like wrong or right.
Uh-huh.
So it's all of the numbers, and then you add all them up and then divide it. That's how you find mean, right? Let me see. I haven't done it forever.
Oh gosh. I mean, you could.
Average of the numbers. Yeah, you add up all the numbers and divide it by how many numbers there were. So you're streaming for 15 hours. No, you don't stream that much.
So like 7,
you're
8
streaming
hours.
for 7, 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. And say you're getting. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be funny. I'm sharing my screen.
Oh gosh.
Look at this.
Xana streaming in the middle of me streaming streaming in Discord.
Okay.
Started you add them all up, then divide it by the numbers added.
Yeah, I know how to do math. Come on, Yoshi. Like,
And
what
I
am I?
started listened when Xana said that I'm like challenge. What? Okay.
So if you see this, right? You see
Yeah.
my MS Paint?
Here, yes, it's right. I'm gonna share your MS Paint on stream, okay?
Oh, jeez.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know
We're
the
doing
color.
we're doing art with Zynatoes here. If I can
Okay,
like
ready?
get my
Um.
there we go. MS Paint. Here we go.
So saying you get your 8 hours, right? You got your 8, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That looks like a ghost.
I don't even see anything like on your screen at the moment. That's fun.
Hold on, let me try this again.
Huh. Why not calculator?
Well, we can do.
Okay,
I have
okay,
calculator open.
okay,
So does
okay.
it
So
show? Oh, it shows the.
yeah, I see it.
Okay. So you see this 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
We'll do 8 each. Okay. So say you're averaging like 2 for your first, and then you've got 6.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got 8. Right, for your third, and then you get 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my
8.
gosh, your letters
Yeah.
look worse than mine do when I do handwriting. Holy crap.
This is with my mouse. I don't have a pad. If I did, it look still this bad, but not as bad. Okay. So we're doing 2, 6, 8, and then we'll give you 10, right? So you
Uh-huh.
said your average. So we're gonna do it 5 hours. You're getting 15, right?
Okay, yeah.
Shut up, Cloak. And then it's like 9. And
Uh-huh.
then you've got. And then someone raids, gives you 3 views. It's 12, and you're gonna end off. Let's give you 9 hours because I need this to look better. And then it starts to slow down. You're
Yeah.
getting a little more
That
tired.
that kind of
doing
happens,
as
yeah.
much. People weren't staying for the gameplay that was like top of like your exponential, like your top.
Yeah.
And then you're ending stream. You're rating with 5 viewers, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we take calculator. We're gonna add all these together. So you're gonna do plus, 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 right?
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna see your.
I love this
Plus
I love
6
this moment right now.
plus-
This is great.
8. You're gonna add all these together, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then you'll see. So you got your 9, your 12, your 6, and then your 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then you divide that by your 9 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes up with 8.1. So
Okay.
it'll, on average, you're averaging. You can round it up or down. You're on
Oh.
average, it's gonna be
Okay.
8.1, 111, whatever, repeating.
Yeah. Okay.
So and you can round it down. You can be like, I averaged 8 viewers, which. I mean, I don't have affiliates, so it's like, well, it's pretty good, you know.
He's right. I assumed he was
Yoshi,
right.
I'm not that bad at math. I can do
Omega
this.
lol.
And so you're getting your 5.9,
Uh-huh.
but you can also be like, I averaged 6 that stream.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Interesting.
So that's how you do mean right there. Math with Zena.
Huh. Okay,
Good
so
thing
that
Leonard's
okay,
isn't
so that explains why that explains why that looks like that. Interesting. Because I show my mom the stats sometimes, like the stat emails, and I was like, what is like this half of okay, Discord, I need you to behave yourself. Can you let me restart my window now? Thank you. because I was looking at it and I'm like, what does that even mean? Like, what is half a, what's half a viewer? Hello? Interesting. That makes sense. Oh wait, oh my gosh, now we're just doing math in chat. Yoshi.
No, they're like, what's pie? So I'm like,
Oh.
delicious.
True. Anyway, makes sense. Something, no, pie delicious is a dessert. Pie dessert equals numbers.
So
Yes.
back to the whole, like, okay, so you got rated, right?
Yeah.
I
Case in
didn't
point.
see who was in here. Ooh. Oh. My friend just hit plat on TFT.
Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, I troll on his game, so he gets better rolls.
Gotcha.
So, you know.
Pie is here. I'll show you pie.
Delicious.
This is pie. Raspberry pie. That's pie. That's pie. That is indeed pie. No. Oh. Well, no, what I just held up was pie. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm trolling. Go ahead. I'm not paying attention. Go for it.
So you got rated, right? You just got rated. This goes back to my point. Okay.
Yeah.
So those people, what was that, 6 or 8?
It was like 9.
9. Okay, so you were at 5 years beforehand. 9, that put you at 14, or it was like 15 viewers. I don't know, because with Party of 9, does that count him?
I don't know how Twitch.
Number 16 and then dropped to 12. Okay, so I saw 16 drop to 11 a couple seconds, not a couple seconds, like 2-3 minutes later. And with that, it shows like those people were there. Because you see, what'll end up happening is people won't show up for the raid.
It seems like people show up more for like, it feels like raids are definitely super cool and I love getting them. But the other interesting thing is that with channels that are like slowly on the rise, it's like they get more out of just pure like clicking on a category, clicking on a streamer, and then that viewer just sits there. Raids are great boosters. Like, they're fantastic and they're great for like community discovering, community connecting, and all that jazz. But that's not like a sustainable. I think I remember somebody saying like a couple times like raids aren't sustainable, which isn't bad. Like, I love, and I'm not trying to like I said, definitely super grateful for it, obviously. But if somebody's new to streaming, because like the other thing is that people ask you, well, what should I do to grow my stream or whatever, and I'm like, I don't have a definable answer, because the problem, like, and that's what's silly, like, there's literally no definable answer for that. Rating makes Twitch money. It forces people to watch the entire to watch entering a stream ad. Not
because some people do ads when they end, because that's an easier way to bring in revenue. Because I was playing, I'll use Miner's friend, Arrow Seal. He got mad at League, ended his stream, but it was an ad that finished the stream. He had 6 viewers, so he got 6 viewers to watch the ad. Because he didn't announce that he was ending. He ended up cheating the system. Got 6 people to come in, stay, watch, get him growth, come in, continue to watch, because his content is plat ADC, right? So people are gonna be like, plat, that's something to watch, even though I offer better content than him. But that's not the point. He made me mad one time. Okay,
fine, fair.
Oh, sorry, string came off on my shirt. I thought something was crawling on me. Hey, when that happens,
Yeah.
So he ends stream, and I'm like, oh, he put on an ad break. but he just ended right after.
Interesting.
So he got 6 of those people to watch an ad.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes when someone raids, you don't get the ad.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get the ad, less people are likely to stay.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is kind of not epic.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, and ad payouts are not like, I think I remember again, I watch a lot of Streamer Square. They were talking about how that like Twitch did not even hit their estimated mark for ad revenue. So they're already and with human malware right now, obviously, like that's even worse because people are not investing, like companies are not investing in advertising right now. Like it hurts even. So it's weird. So it means that Twitch gets more people that are content creators on the platform, but it also means that they are theoretically losing money because companies would normally spend the money in advertising are spending it and just trying to keep themselves alive, like keeping themselves afloat financially because nobody's in business right now. And it's just kind of like it's a good and bad time for Twitch, and it's a good and bad time for companies because all these channels means that when you watch an ad, which is important, you're not only supporting the streamer, you're also making it so that Twitch stays free, free for you to watch, and free for you to view. The streamers themselves promote themselves on Twitch. Well, no, I'm not saying that Twitch is like promoting anything. What I'm saying is that, like, as far as the money is concerned, like everybody is helping Twitch make money, but it's harder to do because everybody's in a weird financial spot, and Twitch isn't meeting, may or may not even be meeting their estimated earnings in whatever quarter they're in right now because of what's going on in the world and everything. So it's good because they're getting more streamers because more people are stuck at home, but it's bad because they're also making less revenue. And probably everybody else is making less revenue too, obviously.
And you've got the sense of, so a lot of students are at home, meaning they have much more
time in their hands.
Yeah, if they're not doing their homework.
Mm-hmm.
Like myself.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Right? I'm a good student, right, Yoshi? So you've got people that have much more time to watch Twitch, but watching Twitch, it's not free. Because the saying time is money.
Yeah.
Is very truthful for Twitch, because if you're watching Twitch for 6 hours, normally people watch Twitch, like I have 2 monitors, so I watch it on while I play, like what I'm doing currently.
Yeah.
So when people do that, they can do 2 things at one time, but when people are just watching Twitch,
mm-hmm.
it diminishes their ability to do potentially more important things.
Right. Yeah.
So it takes away the time that they could be using.
Mm-hmm. So you're basically just trying to say that, like, it's I know you're in the middle of your game, so you're like, your thoughts are like half completed here, but trying to, so what you're just saying, like, it's affecting like people watching the stream, or them, like, how much time they spend watching. I'm trying to keep Xana's thought going. Lol. Okay, now I read that from Cloak God. Okay. Anybody else have any other thoughts about this besides just like me and Xana going off in the chat?
Sister just came in here to talk about what boy she thinks look cuter. Like, I got more important things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Dragon over here. I saw Dragon with the same amount of viewers as you. You know how many viewers Dragon has?
What?
15.
Mm-hmm.
He just had 6.
Yeah.
Now, Dragon does content that's... I'm not saying your content's not interesting. It's really, really weird.
Like a lot of VR stuff. I know that.
Which is a big...
Yes.
potential growth because VR is it's like cool.
Yeah, not a lot of people are doing VR.
A lot of people and a lot of VR's see the pleasant thing about VR, if you have one, it gives you the chance to share with some people who don't have VR.
Mm-hmm.
And so that they're like, well, I can watch someone else do it firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Like Yoshi could stream it.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi would get views
Yeah.
solely off of VR chat is meme. When you stream something that's meming, it's got meme value. Like no, don't touch me there. This is my no square,
Mm-hmm.
which is really, really good because people are like, well, this is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Because that meme's funny.
Yeah. Interesting.
So when something's memeable, like there's people who have gotten memed,
Mm-hmm.
and it's completely changed their life for the better, or it's
Yeah.
memed and they've been called not so nice names.
Yeah, I have heard of it. Yeah, I was watching. I've heard of that happening. Yeah.
Yeah, Cloak, I think he can actually. Well, anyone has chance.
I mean, I guess it's like, I don't know. Everybody has their own idea of what they like. I like constructive conversation is my type of thing. Or when we're playing, like we were playing Valorant, on Saturday, and middle of us having a bit of a chat, we're having a bit of a he would trash talk his viewers.
No, that's something we would do, Cloak.
I would. Yoshi. Wow. I do. Wow. Okay. I know we're not.
Trash talks my viewers. What are you talking about?
We. Oof. Says Cloak God question mark.
If we streamed together?
Yeah, and then I do story time with Yoshi. Oh boy.
That's gonna be interesting.
So I don't know, like it's like people are like, oh, have unique content, make yourself stand out, blah blah blah. I'm just, what you see with me is what you get. Like, that is my content. I just interpret and play games how I do, and like I don't like play on act for things. I don't like, I don't cosplay or do anything like that. I'm just me, I'm a very simple person, and I don't know, like, and some people like that, but for me it's like, I just like being able to talk to people and play games doing it and stuff, and I don't know if that's just my uniqueness, because like I don't know. I like what I do. How many people like it, I don't know. Why people are here, they're all here for different reasons.
Someone came in to my stream. I was playing Valorant, so everyone gets keys, right?
Yeah.
With Cloak's thing of trash talk his viewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be amazing, because I'm gonna get out of here, and then it's just me and Cloak one-on-one.
Yeah.
Whenever I get out of here. He's typing. Cloak, you're getting towered. Okay, thank you. Okay. This is an awful game. We're 1-10 right now. They got a nodless VAR spot lane. I'm just getting clapped. And so this guy comes into my stream with Valorant in his Twitch name, so I'm like, oh, I know what this is.
Oh no.
He goes, I want key. I'm like, you want key? Like, come on.
Yeah, I
put the time into if you want key, you gotta put the time into getting key, And
that's something else that absolutely has slightly bugged me, because and even Devin Nash has talked about this. Twitch turned its site into a giveaway site when they started doing the whole drops thing, because people kept making, you know, Valorant viewer, you know, number, Valorant viewer, you know, 1 2 3, Valorant viewer 3 4 5 6, and so like people are, and the funny part was Riot Games was doing a stream talking about like the updates of the brain to the different games, and people were literally just doing exclamation drop or like Riot give me a drop. Like that's literally what people, and so this mentality about like that particular game is just that, oh, I just want to drop, because people like free stuff. And it's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not into the idea of doing giveaways. Like I've done a giveaway maybe like once.
You did it for your 5th year.
But it was for my
what?
It was like 3 Amazon gift card codes. And and the guy, and literally there was this guy, and I will never forget this person, not because of their username, but because of what they said in chat. They literally were just coming back every couple minutes asking when the next like Amazon gift card what was going to be.
That's why I feel so bad for people that are like give away at 20 viewers, because it's like you're not going to get the growth that you wish you would get from saying
it's
give
not
away
gonna
20.
It's so temporary. Temporary.
I saw some guy do giveaway because yes, I play Wizard 101. Okay, like say what you will. I was watching this guy who was talking about how they could seriously better their thing, and it was like we hit our viewer or
sub goal,
follower goal.
Yeah.
Then I'll give away 4 packs, which is like, that's not, it's like they're putting in $3.
Yeah.
Which is a lot better.
Yeah.
Into something and since they're doing follower goals, this guy already had 1,300 followers.
Yeah.
So it's not like he was pushing for like, I need affiliate to get money. Like this guy was getting subs and he had like 13, 14 viewers.
Yeah.
So when you have situations like that, then it's like, it's definitely a difference in the giveaways with certain things. Like if you're giving away stuff for something that you're not putting in, $25 Amazon gift card, that's $25.
Yeah.
Unless you're getting it from one of those sites. I forgot what the name of those are.
I don't know.
And he got the 50 follower goal over like a couple streams. And so that means he gives away the pack. And so if you're talking and you're like giveaway, and people are enjoying the content that they're coming for their followers. They're coming for the pack or the giveaway, the money. If you're talking and people are like, I really enjoy looking at your points. I liked it. Like they'll come back.
Yeah.
But if you're doing like 20 card giveaway at 100 followers, it's like
or
they're
like
gonna stay till you get 100 followers.
Like and the thing about it is that like subathons, like while are really cool, the thing about it is that sub that someone gave you for your subathon only lasts for a month, right? So after that month, then does that person resub? Or were they only subbing for helping you meet that goal? Like, yeah, I have a sub goal, but it's just kind of, it's like, I don't care if it gets met. Like, it could or it couldn't. I don't care. It's just there because why not? But like subathons or, you know, like give away a certain amount of like followers and stuff, or, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like you as a content creator are technically exploiting something that people like, which is free stuff. Right? That's kind of what that would kind of come down to.
Not the bad. It's a good idea, right? It's
yeah,
like
but
point in me seeing that you're going to do this, but it's not helpful.
No,
it's not it doesn't give you as much help as you think.
No, it doesn't. You know, and and there's stuff like charity streams and stuff. You know, I know that's been another thing that I've never really. Like, I don't have anything against charity streams. That's fine. That's just a whole other can of worms I don't want to deal with. Because, like I know there's, like, Tildify that helps you raise money for that organization. And it just basically goes all goes to them. But, like, then you have to account for it in taxes. And I just do not want to mess with it. I have enough, like, I don't I like things simple, and to have to like I write on taxes that I helped with a charity, like I couldn't even begin to imagine how complicated that's gonna look. So I don't do them.
Well, okay. Well, you don't do charity streams for the complications. You do it for the what you want to like.
Oh
If you're
yeah,
helping,
no,
like,
no, yeah, I
national
understand.
cancer research, you're like,
Yo,
well, this is good.
but I'm
And
just saying,
you'll
like,
get exposure, but that's not why you should do it.
yeah, no, I mean that's fine. I mean, some people do it because they legitimately want to, you know, raise awareness for something. I've just never done it because I just feel like it would just be too complicated to try to, first of all, arrange logistically, and two, it's like, well, what am I going to do that's going to be any different, you know, for that charity, you know, stream than any other time? I just, man, I didn't realize how, man, I really am a simple person. Gee whiz. I don't.
Charity streams. You don't put that under money you made.
No, of course not. No, I know that. But you still have to do some accounting for. I think there's.
Right, you get money back for doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
but,
it's actually, but that's only if you do so much. Like how Goodwill, like you can donate a bunch of stuff to Goodwill, but you have to donate a lot of money worth of Goodwill to get stuff off your taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, going back to the whole, like, you know, follow goals, subathon, you know, it's just kind of like, I guess I'm not trying to sound like I'm passive. If you followed the channel, I hope that you know, I hope it was because you just legitimately enjoyed the atmosphere and the people and this content creator who is me, you know. And like ironically just had a follow. J.I.'s on my cookie. Oh, well, thank you for, well, anyway, I'll just call you Cookie. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Gary's Grid, dude.
Buddy, good thing I know what that says.
I'll just call you Cookie if it's something terrible.
Dinner's ready.
Oof. I don't even, I wouldn't even know. But anyway.
Door knock, I know. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, what is with these troll names? Wow. I just read what that was. I'm not reading that out loud. Holy crud. But anyway, like the idea is just that, like, of course, you know, trolls follow, obviously, and that's kind of annoying. You better follow because you like our conversation and that, and not because you're trying to be annoying. But whatever. Twitch is Twitch. Anyway, the point is, yeah, I don't know. That's that. I think I'm gonna just switch over to playing a game.